It's Friday, November 11th, 2022, so it's Veterans Day. I'm down in Bay Terrace. I did the hand signal, but I'm just marking space and time with my own camera for whatever reason. I was able to run as best as I can run. The physical therapist suggested an ankle band. My ankles between my foot and the I forget the name of the tubercle, or projection on the bone, but whatever it is that formulates the ankle, whatever that bump is called, which I can't remember at the moment. It's a distinct discoloration, almost like a toffee color down around like where the socks, if I was to put an ankle sock on, that entire ankle sock region looks like a toffee color, and my foot is like milk white. So there's something going on. I don't know if it's chemical agent related. I don't know if it's biochemistry. I don't know if it's environmental. I don't know who to ask or who to address the situation with. But my ankle itself, the ligaments were like destabilized as I was running. So between that, he said to just we get a stabilizer, which I did, and it worked like a charm. So now I'm walking back. There is a smell in the air today down here. Like there's a light rain. There's a lot of cloud cover, and there's a slight mist rain coming down, very slight. But the smell, I don't know if it's coming from the ground of what's already there mixing with the water, making like some kind of like vapor, but it doesn't smell right. Last night I was at the park with one of the moms. My son was playing with her son, and there's this like I guess an outhouse where they have bathrooms and a maintenance worker there, and the one mom kept saying that she smelled marijuana. I didn't smell that. I smelled some other foul odor, and I said, is that what that is? And then all of a sudden I started getting a headache, and then it was so bad she actually put her shirt over her nose. I didn't continuously smell it. It was intermittent, but she seemed to think that it was consistent. So there's that. This morning I turned on the bath water, and the bath water has this like foul, like yellow tinge to it. So I'm like, oh, that's horrible. But that was earlier this morning. I don't know if it'll still be the same way when I get back. And as I was running, actually I was up last night at weird intervals, just thinking about Judith, my aunt, who I spent a lot of time with when I was younger. And she died of lung cancer, but right before she died, right around the time of Yahtzee Chotsy all over the news, that came just a few years after. But she was in some New York Langone program, and they gave her some small vial of, I don't know, chemical therapy, chemical agent therapy, I don't know. I thought it was to cure cancer. It seemed to deteriorate her faster, and it had a foul odor to it as well. Again, there's also the walking on Bell Boulevard, and the vent, or the grate, grate, that was present, where there was a smell or odor coming out of it, which I reported several times. And I don't know if it's like a highly toxic carcinogen, like potent, that now is, I don't know. I don't know if it's just that it's saturating the area. I don't know if it's just degrading. Like, I don't know if my liver is having trouble processing it. with all of the smog coming off of all of the cars and this like haze that you just can't escape from. I mean, there's nowhere for me to go. There's no money. Like, I can't work remotely from home. There's nobody hiring. I've been like blocked out of the ability to gain access to money so I can move myself into like a country setting. So I don't know. So that's where I'm at this morning. Trying to just get locomotion back since it's deteriorated so much for reasons I can't explain. It's star 1978, star 378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, solar system, Mercury, universe, galaxy is broken. And it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. Last time I saw Judith in a way where I could actually hold a conversation with her. I went Thanksgiving and then I went again Christmas to visit her, and I sat in the living room while she was doing these, what she called treatments, that the doctor had prescribed to her. Bob helped her, and Joey was there, and I was there. She really didn't talk about her cancer. She didn't talk about anything. I didn't know until like the very end. But now the smells in Bayside are bringing up what I smelled, like whatever they had her treatment with. And I don't know what that was about. But it's frightening. These chemical agents that they prescribe, and you really have no idea why they're doing it. Is it carcinogenic? Is it neurological? Like, is it going to mess with the neuropathy? Is it going to have harmful or helpful effects? And why is this being disseminated this way? It just doesn't make sense.